we got here, Coleman was late.
Because of my mom.
Keeps on using that stupid excuse.
It's true!
And then we checked our bags, we walked through, Coleman got scanned, he had to go through interrogation because he had a bomb in his backpack.
You can't say that in an airport.
And then we got here, that's it.
Okay, and now we're waiting, and they just announced something about our plane. It's 9:25. We're over by Who's Who at the zoo. And Ms. Rutherford and Ms. Beaton are eating ice cream. And it's pretty awesome. Isn't it awesome that Ms. Rutherford and Beaton are eating ice cream?
Yeah.
You love it.
Ms. Rutherford is an ice cream enthusiast.
So, we're here. We're at the airport. There's Isaac. Got a lot of stuff. What do you have to say about this morning?
I love Cuddy. I love Cuddy.
It matches your personality.
What's next? Alien sex.
Yeah, okay, we are now, and I'm sitting with Sam, who's a cool guy, and Nathan, and there's Mandir, Madhu, and Geezy. We are now taking off, sort of, and now we're talking about cooking fried chicken. Oh, here we go. So now everyone is standing up, and let's go. The plane landed, and when I got out, there was a guy with a sign standing there with my name out. Oh, that was bad.
That was very bad.
I ain't trying to get arrested yet, I just got here. I can't remember the rest of the lyric. Tell me about your plane ride, Sabian.
There. This is a summary of my ride on the plane.
Anything else?
I was talking to Miss Rutherford, and she gave me gum. And she was really nice.
Any remarks?
Aaron stole my hat.
So now we are getting our luggage. So now we're waiting for the bus.
I want to be on.
We're waiting for the bus and they're making fun of me. Now we're on the bus, and as you can see, I'm not sitting with anyone. Why? Well, that's up for you to figure out. It seems that they're discussing routes with the bus driver. Okay, so now we're at Burger King. And everyone is wearing a hat or a crown. Aiden has this ginormous burger. I got poutine, and everyone's just chilling.
Burger King is the coolest thing.
That was a good.
You're not crescent fresh, though the thought was crest.
I don't think
I
so.
can't remember the rest. He's not crescent fresh.
The bus, it broke down, so now we're switching buses to that one.
If you can see that, there's the disgusting like 80s streaks that they put on them. So yeah, we're switching buses, I guess.
But this one had a bunch of broken recliners anyways.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Seat back broken, don't use it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so this bus kind of sucks. I saw this coming. It sucks. Alright, so now we're on the other bus. You see, look, it's right there. That's the old one. People are still getting on. We got new seat designs. I like this a lot, and it's a better bus. It's not broken.
Yum!
It's been rainy.
Wet.
How do you think the trip has gone so far?
It's wet. What?
What's up?
SNOOPPOGG.
So I think we're here in Bamfield. It's the legendary Bamfield sign. Okay, so now we've all got our rain gear on. Savian's part of the KKK.
It's not even freaking raining, and I have to wear a human jacket.
And there's this really awesome, like, slug. What? See it?
Wait, where'd it go?
It looks... It's not its head.
Wait, that's an oyster, you guys.
So I guess we're rendezvousing with everyone else. The trick is to speed up certain footage. Play music in the background. No, we're gonna play Boards of Canada, and it's gonna be like da 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 da.
Walking up the trail, gonna get to the top of the trail, and then we're gonna stop. And then we're gonna split into our groups. Connor's gonna splash in puddles. Then he's gonna jump up to the top of the hill and do a spin. Yeah.
Actually, if any of you go on into university and you go into, say, marine science or biology or anything like that, I highly recommend coming out here for university programs. I did so myself, and I had an excellent time. Out here we have 3 different groups. You guys are part of the public education program, so that's where I work. The second group is called the university programs, but the university programs, they're for university students, mostly upper level, so 3rd and 4th year. And then a full hour for an activity identifying fish at the aquaria. But we're running really short on time, so we only have a little less than an hour. So again, I'm going to apologize that it's going to be maybe a little bit rushed.
Okay, so you guys have to identify one of these fish.
Whoa, it's a fish.
Okay, let's identify the starfish.
No more.
It's not a real fish.
Yeah, that is. How is that not a real fish? Let's see.
That one, there's one right there.
There's one right there that you see swimming around. The sculpins are going to be just hanging out. The rockfish are delicious.
So now we're identifying fishes.
The swishes are fimming.
We've got a group over here.
Swishes are fimming.
They're talking about swishes and fimming. And my group, a wild Phillip
He's like,
appears.
identify me.
I wonder what kind of fish Phillip is.
He's like, I have a made-up name.
We are going to head off for dinner.
Yay!
We're late though. We might miss hot food and have to eat leftovers.
Oh. So now we're in line for lunch. So everyone has their food. So we're in the dorms now for some reason. Okay, going this way. We're in the boys' dorm. And supposed to be at the Rick Center right now. Come on! Okay, made it. And these people are still just getting here. Aiden's been here for a while.
Yeah.
Oh.
Isaac thinks that Connor stole his boots.
Okay, Chris is back. He found Isaac's shoes. That's him. He's in the blue.
Oh man, I need an inhaler.
Do you really? Do you really?
Have a seat somewhere. We're going to be here about 15-20 minutes.
Here's the deal. I will be your alarm clock. 6:30, I bang on the door.
Because Mr. Young freaking woke us up before anybody else. Because he thinks he's on reallyfunnyjokes.com and he can play a prank on us.
Okay, well, that's one take on the issue. So I guess we're locked out. This only happens at Bamfield. So Aiden, what happened just now?
Okay, so Mr. Young knocks on the door and says, "Boys, get up," or whatever, like normal.
It's 6:30.
So whatever time, like 6:30 or whatever normal time is here, I don't even know. But it turns out Mr. Young got woken up by Douglas, but Douglas didn't change the other time to the other time, and went to Mr. Young, and Mr. Young woke us up an hour early. And then he went back to his bed and fell asleep and forgot about us. So we woke up and we went to the diner and we saw that nobody was there. And we came back and Mr. Young was,
So Connor, what are you doing today? Yeah.
I'm sitting on this chair at the moment, but we're about to have breakfast pretty soon.
Okay.
We just got back. Apparently it was closed, which was the second time we came. About a while ago we came and it was like super dark out. But now I just saw Atlanta and Isaac and Nathan go up there, and like they haven't came back down. So I'm like wondering if it's open now.
And what's happening?
We're going to see if the food is ready.
I highly doubt they'd be making love on the beach. Let's go in the piano room. So I guess this is kind of the game room. Doesn't have much light. And so right now we are still waiting for food. So now it seems that the people in our school have all gotten their food. Okay, Sabian, what are we doing? So we're just sort of coming into the PDF, PDA, PDG place.
Sabian looks like a dump. Today you all know life jackets stay on and done up at all times on the boat. We're good to go.
We have a wild Sabian. And we have kicked off. Yeah, this stays. Soft?
Oh, look at the baby sea star.
Oh. If you threaten it.
Well, I've never had that happen while someone's pulling it off. They're just
wow,
big bags of water, right?
They're so dirty.
Yeah, I don't think.
What is this thing?
That's a sea cucumber.
Oh man.
The color's on that sun star.
Beautiful.
So these are another sun stars.
Dude, sea cucumber, that's awesome. Guys.
Oh, there's another one.
Another one.
Oh, it feels so weird here, you guys.
That's his egg case.
That's the egg casing of a moon snail. So there's little eggs in there. Weird.
That is the coolest thing.
Oh, there we go. Port sides. Those are harbor seals over there. Here we go. slow motion.
That is the coolest. This is okay.
Well, grabbing action. Oh yeah, he's got me like, ow.
Whoa!
What
is that?
Those are so cool.
Pop it.
I'm not. Oh, I know.
Pop one of those. Watch your game.
I want.
Feel it. Feel the slime.
Oh, it's so it's like snot, but like.
But it's not. See in some of these bigger animals.
So that was really cool. It's completely been empty. We were throwing things overboard. Now I guess we're here.
Not that he's doing it for you. He's supervising. Not aggressive.
We're not on the water.
Fishes.
Holy mother of!
Savian, look.
You can't really.
Huge starfish right there.
So I guess we're going back now. Savian, tell me about the trip.
Okay, we went on the boat. It was really awesome and wavy and tasted like salt.
Bum.
And then we picked up some stuff from the ocean, and the sea cucumbers were really squishy, and everything was cool and squishy. Then we came back.
Saw a starfish this big, and I said, Herman, what happened?
So Savian, what was your favorite part of that trip?
Getting sprayed.
What about you, Aaron?
Getting sprayed.
How about you, Isaac? What was your favorite part?
No, mine was like,
I don't know, seeing the things in the tank, or the tray, I guess.
It's hailing.
So, my name is Stacy. Hi, Stacy. And I started working here on Saturday, so I'm kind of new at this, so bear with me. But I'm going to be talking to you today about marine mammals that you can find on the west coast of Canada. They can be up to 5 meters long.
Okay, so now we're gonna go back to the dorms and get batteries for this camera and other things. And then we're gonna go have lunch, so yeah. So the word of the day is caudal peduncle. And what is a caudal peduncle, Aiden?
I wasn't paying attention.
I think it's the dorsal fin. I'm not really sure.
I don't know either.
Doesn't matter.
You don't remember? My name is Dane. Hi. Hello. So I want to take about 20 minutes, a little less than a half hour, to just kind of introduce you to the different groups of organisms we have here before you get going. The title of this activity is called Marine Invertebrate Diversity. So what are the invertebrates? Living organisms that don't have backbones, as opposed to these. What are these guys called? Mammals. Vertebrates. So for the different groups we have, we call the different groups individually a phylum. We have eight phyla. With that in mind, we'll get started with the first one, which is called porifera. So, who can tell me what a poriferan is? Sponges. Yeah, they have the way they make their living, or what they do, is they have all these little pores in them, right? That's what porifera mean. They have all these pores, and they can suck water in through these pores. So they suck all these water in. The water is full of things like plankton and detritus, other bits of nutrients. They filter that out and eat it, and then they spit out the water through the top. Anemones, yeah.
Anemones.
It starts with an N, and then an M, and then an N. So anemone. These are the major groups that are in the cnidarians. Their mouth and their anus is one and the same. Mouth/anus. And a major common characteristic of these guys is what? Jellies and anemones. Sting you! Sting you! Yeah. And same with anemones.
I didn't think anemones...
So they all have these stinging cells. We have previously had someone try to lick the anemone. Don't do that. So annelida. What are the annelids, guys?
Sea cucumbers.
No, not sea cucumbers. Yeah, they're a particular type of worm. Any ideas of what kind of worm? In particular, in a general sense, they're the segmented worms. Segmented. What are mollusks? Some examples.
Sea cucumbers.
Clams, right? Mussels, yeah, clams and mussels. Clams, mussels, oysters, we call those all bivalves. There's another big group, maybe the smartest invertebrates on the planet.
Sea cucumbers.
Cephalopods, right? Cephalopod. Squid. How does a octopus relate to a snail or something like that. But they're all based on the same kind of body plan. They all have a soft, kind of fleshy foot. So if you kind of trace the cephalopods back, though, you see this same pattern. They're built on the same structure. So the next group are the arthropods. What are the arthropods, guys?
Sea cucumbers.
Crabs, yeah. Lobster. What we call all of these guys essentially are crustaceans. The common characteristics of arthropods are exoskeletons. What are the echinoderms?
Sea cucumbers.
There you go. Urchins, yep. Starfish. Yeah, exactly. Sand dollar strips.
Sea cucumber.
So the bryozoans are the next group. They're colonial. So say if you looked at it externally, you might just have a big thing like this and there'd be all these kind of dots all over it. And the last one I'm going to talk about is called the urochordates.
Sea squirts are filter feeders removing plankton from the water. One species comes out 173 liters of water from the body in 24 hours.
Yeah, please don't disrespect the animals. It makes me very angry.
So there's like a rave in the washroom?
I'm gonna freak out really bad.
Oh my god, it's so cool.
What?
Dude, George, it's snail mail.
Wow.
It's snail mail.
Let's get in. Wesley likes CC.
It's flipping itself. That's the whole
What?
No, don't flip it. Look at it. Look.
They flip themselves.
Oh, they do. It's really awesome though.
One of them already did.
It's really awesome though.
Did it die? No, I had.
Yeah, anemones who are trying to kill me, but they're really being unsuccessful. No, it's not waterproof.
Oh, it didn't suck it in.
Yeah, it is.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of hermit crabs and make them live together. Then they'll be mingling crabs.
I'm way too scared to touch that thing. What are these guys? Oh my lordy.
What note do you have taken?
So first we'll see what the sea cucumber does.
As soon as the stop.
It might take a little while at first, but no. Oh, he's reacting right away, right? Does not like the smell of that star. So how is he moving? He's not using his 2 feet. Yeah, he's scrunching himself up from this predator. This one's called the swimming scallop. Let's see what the scallop does. Oh!
Oh!
There we go!
Oh my god!
That is awesome.
That is so cool!
And so it's not as impressive in a small tank like this because he's hitting the walls. But if the walls weren't there, if they were just in the ocean, that clapping would have been enough to get it a couple meters down the way, right? Ah, see those white bits coming out?
Yeah. And what exactly are they?
They're defensive structures called pedicellariae. You can think of them as little snapping jaws. And those snapping jaws, every one of those has 3 jaws to it, and it could snap at the 2 feet. Yeah, it's just a neat technique that they've been forced to develop to prevent themselves from getting eaten by this star.
What did we just do?
Okay, we went in there, and then we learned about invertebrates, and then we touched the invertebrates, and then we learned more about them by touching them and picking them up and watching them jump around.
And what did you learn from that?
I learned that sea cucumbers are faster than we think when they want to get away from evil starfish.
Wow, interesting. Yeah. Oh my god, your mustache.
You looking forward to walking?
Yep. This is gonna be fun.
So the guide, very good guide,
Just
trying to show us
a
this.
quick word.
We're all more interested in this.
Why wouldn't you?
This is like beautiful
You know,
mud.
you guys have moved out of the second growth forest. We're now in old growth forest. Okay, so characterized by all ages of trees. See wood down, you'll see
It makes poopy noises.
Okay, this is way too cool not to film. It's really intense, but it's really freaking... It just feels... If you were here, and a lot of you were... Whoa. Just got, like, slushed. This is like, the best thing in the world. What is this?
It looks like...
It's like a mushroom or something.
So are we muddy yet?
No! I mean, yeah. I'll film when we get to the beach. So I guess there's like a big abandoned house here. It's site number 15, whatever that means. There's just like nothing in there but ferns and a beach! And that would actually be the ocean, but it's like from an inlet.
So where we're standing right now, we're in a little estuary where saltwater and freshwater meet.
This is where we saw the bear with the cubs. Yep. And I'm not going to tell you who that was.
And that goes down in Langevin history.
Yeah.
Langevin.
Let's go back along the driveway.
Loop.
I think we should go back to
Loop. Can we play?
So even when this stream dries up,
Smells like why do we have to leave? So apparently it makes me nerdy because I like to observe natural beauty. Now we're going back, which is so lame because like I think I can like wait like 10 minutes extra for dinner, but like get to play in like basically the sea.
Natural beauty, Coleman.
Yeah, and you were making that?
No.
It is. It's pretty beautiful.
We have
Here
some
we go.
camera
Put this on
action.
video.
It's all on video. Okay, so now
Even though it's like the river.
we're not supposed to step in the river, but everyone is, so it doesn't really matter. It's not even a real river. And out we go. I guess we're pretty much done that walk. It was pretty fun. Lots of mud. So we just had a really quick dinner. It was pretty good.
Oh, Aaron.
And man, Veer splashed mud at Aaron's face.
Is it actually still there?
It's still there.
What? Mr. Young! Manveer put mud on my face!
Wash it off.
And this is the center for Rick's.
You better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
No, but-
because Aiden chills ain't good for your health.
Oh, it's so nice in here. It's like a big fat piece of crap. Oh. Resident bird watcher.
We went on a boat. We touched a sea cucumber, and then we went down to the whale watchers room, and then we watched a whale presentation, and then
It was the best whale presentation I've ever been presented.
it was the best whale presentation. The rainforest walk, and I got all muddy in my bummy.
Digital zoom sucks.
Dude. You digitally zoom.
Hater, 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 hater.
Okay, so basically, everyone's just hanging out before they have to go to bed. I think it's about 8-ish. Maybe 8:30. I'm not sure. A little bit.
Land party!
At Darnell's.
Hey!
So, Sam's just hanging out. They're all just chilling.
Mitchell and Andrew are maybe funny.
Mitchell and Andrew are funny. I do loves. And
Why are you leaving?
there you go.